Hello, my strong family, and here comes Bella. Don't knock over the tripod. Don't knock over the tripod, Bella. It's been a hell of a month. Yeah, I'll go with month instead of day. I'm trying, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm trying to stop her from knocking over the tripod. So yesterday, I did go to chemo. Okay, sorry about the interruption. So, when I went to chemo yesterday, I have 2 nausea pills. And I didn't want to run out and have to go all the way to Blairsville. 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. So I said, it may be too early, but can you fill these? She goes, we don't have to fill them today. We'll just send them off to your pharmacy. Well, I thought, I sent hubby to pick them up. It wasn't that. It was a cream that the skin doctor ordered me. It was $60. And it's a good thing hubby called me because I think I got like 61 in the bank. And I even told him, I think it's my nausea pills. If you want something done, my dad always said this, if you want something done, do it yourself. Anyways, so where were we? Now this is a mishmash, mushimashi video. And another thing, every time I say, honey, and I write a list. He says, oh, they didn't have that, so I got you this. Just don't get me anything at all, because I don't like this. And of course, every time I go, they have what I want. You just don't have the patience to look, okay, it's not there, it's not there. Anyways. Let me know if you have, I know I have a few men watching, not a lot. There's more women than men. And I'm not bashing men by no means, because some of you men are pretty smart. Pretty smart. But some men just don't like shopping. And hubby just don't feel good. I get it. I get it. Because he was like glued to the TV. I'm like, when is he leaving? I want to get this video up today. When is he leaving? And I thought about going in the bedroom, but you can still hear the TV, especially because he's deaf in one ear, blind in one eye. Okay. Now I got to remember where I was at. Anyways, getting back to Dad. So Dad has, most people's eyelashes grow out, right? My dad's eyelashes grow into his eyeball. And it hurts him. Yeah, I get it. I have suffered from dry eye, and I can imagine how much that hurts. So he called me, and he says, I got to go to the eye doctor. This is really bugging me. I'm like, Dad, no, the eye doctor isn't that far from his house. I said, okay, Dad, do you feel comfortable driving? Well, of course, he's going to say yes. I said, because I'm already dressed and go, no, you relax. His thing is you relax. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Well, this is my job. Until I can't go anymore, I'm going to go. So he went, and I said, when you're done, call me at the eye doctor. I figured, because I had an appointment in the afternoon for the skin doctor, I figured maybe we could meet right there. I could take him grocery shopping, whatever. We could meet right back there, and I'll go my way, and he'll go right up the mountain. But it didn't work out that way. So I hate planning. So he called me, and he says, well, what do you want to do now? All I really wanted to do was go back and lay down. I said, well, you might as well go grocery shopping. It's not that far from here. Do you feel comfortable driving? Oh, of course. Okay. I'll meet you at the grocery store, Ingles. It's like a Publix. So he was, I got there and he was already in, I saw his truck. Speaking of his truck, I did a nice boo-boo to his truck. So we met there and he was already almost done grocery shopping. He doesn't like to buy a lot because he can't carry a lot. That's why I like to go with him, because I make him stock up and then I can help him. So the last time we went so let me finish this story. So I said, all right, Dad, I'm just going to get water. I need water. Someone, I don't know your name, but someone suggested this. I'll be right back. Okay, someone suggested this. They didn't actually say this particular thing. It's water. It's pH balanced, 95% hydration. But I Googled what they told me to get, and that's what came up. So I've been buying that. It's $3.95. Is it helping? I don't really know yet. It's only been a week and a half. I don't even think it's been a week. But anyways, I'm trying it. It's not doing anything for my white blood cells. And that was another thing they mentioned about white blood cells. If you have that problem, please let me know. And maybe you have a little secret remedy that you would share with me. But I'd still like to know if you had that problem, if you're going through chemo, or have gone through chemo, or getting ready to go on chemo. This is something that you need to be aware of. We have to do, and they can't emphasize this much. They can't emphasize how important it is to stay hydrated, because that's flushing out the poison they're putting in you. We got to flush it out. So this water supposedly is supposed to help. So I got it. Let me know if you're watching this video if that's what you recommended, because that's what Mr. Google Pants recommended. Oh boy. Oh, so the last time I took Daddy grocery shopping, I was like this. He's telling me how to go out of his driveway. His driveway's kind of long. I wouldn't say really long, but kind of long. And you got to back up, and as you're backing up, it's like this. And I'm not used to looking behind and all I see is a truck cover. You know, he does have a camera, but obviously it didn't do anything for rocks. The girl that moved in across the street, I don't know why she just didn't move to Arizona. I love rocks, but her whole front of her house are these big, massive boulders. And then between is rocks, river rocks, round rocks, all kinds of rocks. So I don't know if you remember me telling you this. Dad told me this was a couple months ago. Mind you, his truck's a little over a year old. He came over one day and he said, I wasn't even going to tell you this. But effing somebody ran into my truck. Well, when I went to go look at it, I said, Dad, that doesn't look like a car. That looks like you backed into something. No, of course, Dad doesn't do anything wrong. I was like, okay. Well, it's same exact spot. I'm backing up and he's telling me, turn the wheel to the left, turn the wheel to the right, turn the wheel to the left. You know, when somebody's constantly in your ear, I had to turn around and yell at him. Before I did that, I heard, why can't I go anymore? Not even thinking there's big old boulders back of you, Michelle. Because the truck was like this, the camera didn't pick it up. So I finished off the dent. It was a little dent, and now it's a bigger dent. It's right on his bumper, his back bumper. He was more concerned about me going out and fixing her rocks. Like, really? So I did. There was one rock out of place, and I went over there and fixed it. I don't know. Anyways. And then, so for those of you who don't know, my dad lives on a mountain, and it's like this. And you can't, a lot of spots are dead spots. We call them dead spots. You can't see what's coming or going. As soon as I was going down like this, here comes a truck. And he wasn't about to move. So I had to back up again. And now my wheels are spinning because I'm in more rocks. These are like more pebble rocks. I could handle the pebble rocks. So I'm backing up, going forward, backing up. Finally, my dad's again telling me, just pull in his driveway. I'm trying, but now I'm stuck in rocks. How exciting. Before you go to the grocery store. Anyways, obviously we made it safely home. So he's driving now. There's a couple reasons why. Number one, because he's a stubborn guinea. Stubborn 95-year-old Italian man, for those who don't know the lingo. He's not going to go far. His house is not far from the shopping center. And yes, I will still take him from time to time so he can stock up. The PT lady finally made it. Funny, because she was the same PT lady that worked on me when I had my right hip replaced. I recognized her voice like that. And as soon as she said, "Do you have any dogs?" Because she's petrified of dogs. I said, "Oh, that's you." She's like, "I was wondering how you got number. I got to clear out my phone because I still have mom's doctors, all the doctors, all the things, my dad's, my husband's, mine." I don't know, like what's what. I still didn't get my new phone because I don't know what Dad's waiting for. And Dad even said, "You need a new phone." "Yes, Dad, that's why I want to borrow money so I can get a new phone." So Thursday we're supposed to go somewhere. I'm going to ask him again. It's really kind of my money because when hubby was driving my nice car, oh, I missed that car. When we first moved in here, he took Bella across the street like he always does. Long story short, somebody wasn't supposed to make a right, and they made a right, and they collided. And it was a 2013 compared to a 2005 that I'm driving now. They just said it was totaled. I saw the car. For me, they could have fixed it. But, so anyways, what I'm getting at is I gave Dad money for the car. And he says, "I'm not going to take your money. I'll save it for you for when you need it." And I said, "Okay, whatever you want to do." So it's really my money. But he probably forgot about that too. I guess this is what happened when you're 95, huh? I don't know why I'm so cold, but maybe it's it just hit me. Maybe it's my neuropathy. And guys, the last video I said I cut my bangs. Well, my bangs don't want to bang either. They don't want to bang. It's been really hot and humid here in Western North Carolina. And my hair is naturally curly, although you would never know it now. The radiation did something to it. Anyways, it doesn't want to bang, so I'm just going to let it do what it's going to do. And hopefully it grows soon. It is falling out again. Bad, too. So I try to be very gentle with it. Oh, I did buy some, what's it called? Let me show you. As I'm getting this out of the bathroom, I realized that I did show you, I think, on a short. But if you didn't watch my short, Nanny and the Moose, and some of you said that you watched Nanny and love her. I knew you would. This is by the Heritage Store. And the Heritage Store was, I guess, built, discovered, however you want to look at it, in 1969. It's organic castor oil, nourishing treatment for wellness, 100% cold press, vegan, cruelty-free, Hoxan-free. Hoxan. I'm German now. So I've been using this. Here, let's do the makeup thing. I've been using this on my beautiful face. Just kidding. And my hair. So let's see if it works. So one day, if I come on here and I'm like this, you'll know it worked. You better run out and get you some. I'll put a link to that. And yes, of course, I got it on Amazon because, you know, we live in a rural area. I think Walmart sells this. It's not this brand. I have to keep looking at it because I want to call it something else. Castor oil. Castor oil has been around for decades. I was going to say the old people. The old people used to use it. Stop calling yourself old. Excuse me a second. Oh, there goes something because I wanted to read you something. Hold on. Okay. Just like the old people have, I got a tissue. My stepmom used to always put them like this. I miss her so much. I wanted to share something with you besides my story. So I'll be right back again because it fell on the floor. Oh, so I haven't actually decorated yet. I'm working on it. I took out, this is Fred, Moosey Fred. I love him. I bought him one year at the VA thrift store for $4. I love Moosey's. And Moosey's got a little Christmas tree, but I didn't decorate it yet. I usually don't because I usually have him on my couch, which is right there. But, so this is what I'm up to now. I need to get more of these. Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot it was attached. So I won't take it down. I got that at the Dollar Tree. I should have got more. Have you ever? I know they're not going to have any more because it's the Dollar Tree. For those of you who don't know, in the U.S., there's a Dollar Tree, a Family Dollar. What else is there, guys? Family Dollar, Dollar General. Used to, everything was $1. Now the Dollar Tree is $1.25, and the Dollar General and the Family General and all that general stuff is now $1 and up. So I wanted to read you, I didn't finish this. This is one of my angel cards. I call them angel cards. Do you know, speaking of cards, angel cards, I haven't painted in about 2 months. Nothing, nada. So this is not done. So that's not done, obviously. Anyways, I wanted to read you this because it will definitely resonate. It definitely resonated with me. Strong women aren't simply born. They are made by the storms they walk through. Want to hear it again? Strong women aren't simply born. They are made by the storms they walk through. I love that. I believe I found that somewhere on Facebook. Put that over there. Let's see what else. Am I missing anything else? So this morning, I thought I woke up feeling really good, and then everything just went downhill after that. So after I upload this video, hopefully it won't take 2 days. I think I figured it out. If I add music to it, it takes longer. Let me know if you're a creator and you add music to your videos, does it seem to take longer? Now, mind you, I haven't even had a chance to play on my new toy. Yesterday, I started downloading some apps that I use on my phone, and then I had to leave. They kicked me out. No, they didn't kick me out. You know the story. My cells were not cooperating, my white cells. I keep looking outside, right in back of you, because the birds are having lots of fun. All right, guys. I love yous. We're all stronger together. Where's my sign? That's another thing I wanted to do, Bella. I want to make, so this was like the first sign I made, okay? It's very unprofessional. What I want to do, here, let me just turn you around. Hopefully you won't fall. Oops. Sorry about that. Hopefully you're straight. What I want to do, these are called, I forgot what they're called. But they're just real skinny, and they're great for signs. So I got to paint this black, because this is just, I want to paint this black, or maybe not black. I haven't decided yet. And make a bigger sign. And that was something that canvas panels, that's what these are called. Artist canvas panels, which I do not recommend. They're great for signs, but that's about it. This, I was just playing around with some ink. And I didn't forget about the people, our strong family. Now I gotta move my chair. That want to see or maybe purchase my art. I think I can open up a store. I haven't figured it out yet. But when I do, you'll know. You'll be the first to know. Okay? Bella's tooting over there, so don't blame it on me. Bulldogs are meant, bulldogs, pit bulls, whatever you want to call them. Every one of my pit bulls always had farting issues. And they are the sweetest dogs. Don't believe that they're mean dogs, because they're not. Dogs, cats, they're like kids. You have to train them. There's a lot of people out there that, oh, I got a pit bull and I'm going to train them mean. That's a terrible thing to do. You treat them like kids. You talk to them. I talk to Bella like I'm talking to you. And they can hold in their memory over 100 sentences. It's either sentences or words. Unlike my brain. All right, guys. I love you. I hope everybody's feeling well. I hope everybody's doing well. Don't knock over we're almost done, but I know Bella wants to say hello. I'm going to try to take you down from the tripod. Hold on. You want to say hello, Belle? Now she's walking. You want to say hello? Don't. Bella, you want to say hello to everybody. You want to say hello. Say hello. Big kisses. Mwah. All right, guys. I love you. And I did not paint this. I think I told the story a long time ago. I did not paint this. Oh, no. There's actually, this one I didn't paint. And I'm walking very slowly. This one I didn't paint. I'm still working on, I want to paint this one. This is as close as I got. This was last year's winter painting. All right, guys, I love you. Turn back around. I love you. Don't pay any attention to my clock. that's what I wanted to say. Let me know how you guys are doing, how you are feeling, if you're going to treatment, if you're just getting ready for treatment, or you've gone through treatment. I'd love to know your story. And you could share it with us. And we could mingle amongst each other. And I'm shaking like a bird. All right, guys, I love you. See you soon. Okay, I did a test because I wanted to make sure everything was copacetic. So, yesterday I did go to chemo. And it was taking an awful long time, you know, once they took my blood pressure and all that fun stuff, hooked up my port. That went very smoothly. I'm like, yay, everything's going to go good today. So I'm waiting, sitting in the chair, the chemo chair, and waiting and waiting. They were very busy. Fridays, they're usually busy. The parking lot is busy. But then the chemo part, well, my last visit was 3 weeks ago. There was only 3 or 4 people, including myself. So I was like, oh, this is nice. You know, you could tell the nurses were relaxed. Not yesterday. It reminded me, it brought back memories of when hubby first started dialysis, because I used to go with him. All the nurses are running around. You hear the beep, 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 beep. I was like, oh boy. So I think that triggered like a PTSD in my body, because then I started getting panic attacks. I'm like, oh, not now. My heart's going bum, 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 bum. And I didn't feel very well. I was like, what's taking so long? So the nurse comes, the very nice nurse comes, and she's like, Michelle, we can't do chemo today because your white blood cells are too low. I was like, well, that's just great. 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back, gas. I didn't say that, but this is what I'm thinking in my head. She said, so we'll try again next Friday. Fingers crossed, prayers. And she says, don't worry about it. They do have something, another bag, I'm assuming, to help rebuild your white blood cells. And I said, well, what can I eat to help? Because I've been trying to eat as healthy as possible. For those of you who don't know, I'm not a big meat eater. Not that I consider myself a vegan, but I just never cared for meat, except for filet mignon. And that's what we're having for Christmas. Okay, let's not go down that rabbit hole, Michelle. Anyways, she's like, there's really nothing. Food isn't going to really help. And I'm thinking, I bet something can help. So when I came home, I did a little research. Always do your own research. So I found, you know, I'm sure it's not scientifically proven that this will help or that will help, but anything is better than nothing, right? This is what goes on in Michelle's brain. So they said carrots, sweet potatoes, and of course your proteins, because protein helps build the white blood cells. If my memory serves me correctly, I am not a doctor, healthcare professional, or anything like that. It's just me telling my story, taking you along on this journey called lung cancer. So hubby just stepped out so I could make a video for you guys, and I needed a couple things, but now that my immune system is really low, I don't want to take a chance on anything right now. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I only had one treatment, my cancer's growing. So in order for, she says, don't worry about, Michelle, they do have medicine to help rebuild your blood cells, your white blood cells. However, the insurance company, our beautiful healthcare system, will not pay for it until you have 2 no-goes. So if it happens again, then they have to submit something to the insurance company in order for them to pay for it. And meanwhile, the cancer grows. But they don't care about that. They just care about this. So we won't go down that rabbit hole because I think you all know how we feel about America's healthcare system. It's terrible. It's terrible. I watch people from other countries, and it seems like their healthcare system is way better than ours. Anyways, I can't do anything about that because I don't have the money to move, so there's that. Anyways, so next Friday we'll try again. So hopefully these sweet potatoes, I love sweet potatoes anyways. Let me know if you love sweet potatoes. When I broke my hip, the first time I broke my femur in 3 places, my left one, I was craving sweet potatoes, and I had a nurse come in and everything because that's when we were both healthy and working. And I was telling the nurse, I don't know why I'm craving sweet potatoes. She said, sweet potatoes is one of the best things you can eat. So I'm going to try to get some more sweet potatoes in this body. Plus I'm losing weight, and that's not good. There's days where I feel hungry. Like I noticed my last chemo treatment, and I know they give you, I can't think of the word for it right now. Not stimulants. Help me out. Not stimulants, but something to help you get more energy. And anyways, so I was actually looking forward to this treatment because I don't want to do anything but sleep. Because I've been averaging 13 hours of sleep. Last night I slept so good. I didn't want to get up, except for then the shoulder has been hurting me so bad driving the bus. We officially named our car a bus. It is officially a bus. Hubby is, I'm pointing over there because that's where he sits, for those of you who don't know. And plus, the window is there, and we finally bought some bird food, and I'm watching the birds, so.